Welcome back, everybody. I hope you can hear me over the sandstorm, but you know, watching people get beat to death with an axe has always been my dream. I've always wanted to be an axe murderer, but unfortunately the legal part, you know, prevents me from doing that. Not really allowed to go around axing people to death thanks to the laws of the United States government, but I can always dream, can I? You know. So we killed a good number of people. We finally got a hold of that briefcase we needed to grab, and now we basically just gotta get the hell out of here. You know, I'm pretty sure it won't be that hard with all the dead bodies around and everything, and there's a nice bit of blood on the wall. That's very pretty. You know what it reminds me of? It reminds me of my childhood, because when I was a child, roads used to rise up from their graves and proceed to enter my body, which would then make me go around in a killing frenzy where I would feast on the blood of the innocent babies who were around me. Once I was done absorbing their natural baby powers, I'd go goo goo gaga and I'd go around and I'd proceed to eat ants, until the ants finally adopted me as their own, so I began to learn the ways of the ants. I found out I could lift things that are like 10 times my body weight, and I also discovered that living underground can be very nice, until Queen Bitch kicks you out of the hive, and then you cry to yourself at night about why you weren't good enough, and how come they left you for that spider to eat you. And then you have a best friend, but then you find out your best friend turns out to be a spider impersonating an ant. So then you cry a little bit more, and you try slitting your wrists, only to realize that you can't slit your wrists, because if you split your wrist you would bleed and your blood would go everywhere and form a puddle, which would then drown the world, causing serious problems and mass death and all that other fun stuff that I'm pretty sure you guys know about. Unless you're like a communist, because communists don't really care. And that is why one day in the future I will proceed to eat cake while upside down. And you guys may think that I like to eat cake, but eating cake upside down is awesome, and if you do not believe me, it probably means you're a fascist who believes in something crazy, such as you should be the dictator of this world, and I have to disagree with you, because, you know, I don't disagree with you, that would mean you are the superior ruler of the world, and therefore I would have to nuke your entire home with my artillery. But unfortunately, being, you know, who I am not able to get a hold of artillery. And hi, Fat Larry, here's your suitcase. Got the briefcase.
Pass it over here, partner. Yeah, that's beautiful. Everything looks in order. Somebody somewhere got to be pissed off by losing this. Too bad I sent my man right here after him. All right, let me peel off a few bills for you. I'll just drop this off to the new owner in the morning. Then I'm gonna get me a big old steak. Not that domestic stuff neither. I'm gonna order up 32 ounces of Kobe beef, the expensive shit. You wanna come? My treat.
I'd have to pass. I'm not available during the day. And he is none the wiser, not knowing I am a vampire. I love being a follower of Set. It reminds me of a snake, and the snakes eat the flesh of babies.
What is up?
How's it going? I want to buy some stuff from you and sell some stuff to you as well. Peasant? Not really, but you know. I can always dream. Sell some of this worthless crap, such as the rings and the morphine and the car stereos and all that other stuff I don't really need. Because, you know, I don't really own a car, so I don't think I need a car stereo. I don't really have a use for a purse, being a dude and all. I don't really need a watch because, you know, it's a watch. Why would I need one? You know? Oh, man. I would sell that severed arm, but he won't give me anything for it. And I believe he should, though, due to the fact it's a severed arm. I mean, how often does somebody try to sell you a severed arm? Come on now. You know, life is never fair, and that's what I don't like about it. Oh, I forgot something.
My man.
Yeah, I need to buy some stuff. Let's see what he got. Let's see what he got. I love how when he buys my shit, he tries to sell it back to me for like 10 times its worth. Like, seriously? You know? Oh, over here we got us a gangbanger. Oh, we also got a bum. Let's feed on him. Get over here, you bastard. Gotcha. Nom nom nom. Your blood is mine, and I have a full... Oh shit, diseased blood. Yeah, that's never pretty. But yeah, For those of you who have never played Vampire the Masquerade, basically there's a plague bearer going around downtown, and if you drink the blood of an infected person, your guy ends up vomiting it up. In the PnP version, if you did drink from an infected carrier, though, you'd actually, you know, catch the disease. And, you know, you wouldn't die from it, but, you know, it'd do some stuff to you. And you could pass it on like a mosquito if you bit somebody else. And that creates plague bearers. And nobody likes plague bearers, because to everybody else, plague bearers are just a bunch of, you know, rabid dogs that need to be put down, you know, and that's what you pretty much do in the quest line. You help damsel put them down with your shotgun and all that other good stuff, you know. Man, I love how there's always gangbangers in this like little alleyway, and they like smoke and act all badass and whatnot. Always thought it'd be cool if there was like a random mugging event where one of them just ran up and was like, "Bitch, give me your money," and you'd be like, "Fuck you." Or you could be persuasive, or, you know, something cool like that. Also, I want to go pick up my money from, what's her name? Venus.
Money, right? Come back in a few nights.
And deal with Patty.
Hey, you. Look, I'm sorry about before. You see, I'm a very passionate person about everything, about art, entertainment, love. Kent says that is why he chose me.
Yes, I could see that about you. I know where Ken is, by the way.
You are totally awesome. Now, it just goes to show you that you don't have to dress cool or have a lot of power to be a cool person. So, there's Kent.
He's at the bottom of an abandoned hospital. He's planning a rave there. You should go see him. You know that?
Oh, that's totally Kent. So...
Pisha just got herself a free meal. You know. Oh, it's good to send people food, you know. Feed the homeless, feed the hungry, feed all those other people who are full of very demented things, you know what I mean, people? Nagarajas need to eat too, even though they are a bunch of, you know, crazily created vampire creatures who eat flesh as well as drink the blood. You know, you gotta think of people's feelings. Because if you don't think of people's feelings, then, well, one day in the future you will be reincarnated as a slug, and then you'll find yourself in some fancy French restaurant where you are served with plenty of salt, pepper, and in some sort of sauce, which tastes very good when they eat you. And then you'll be like, "No!" as they eat you, and you'll cry yourself to sleep as you are swallowed and reincarnated into a dung beetle, which will proceed to roll a ball. Yes. Now you know the secret of life. I should probably continue on with some stuff, but I don't really know what I should do right now because, you know, I'm kind of running out of ideas. You know, I think I'll go visit some people at the last round just because I can, you know. Because that's always a fun thing to do, right? Go talk to the anarchs in the last round, down the street of LA, and jumping up and down the street. Even though if there was a car coming, it would probably run my ass over, and I'd have to get out of there before I violated the Masquerade, or I'd have to waste everybody within a 75-mile radius, probably causing serious problems and publicity. You know what I mean? Over here we got us a nice little reading about something. I ain't even gonna read it. And, yeah, there's, like, people here, and you can talk to them.
You.
Huh? Yeah.
Hey, you.
Okay, okay. From the looks of it, I think they're just
Really?
blood dolls.
Well, that's just a little too creepy for me.
You mad? Yeah, but anyway.
Do me a favor.
They're just
Leave
blood
me
dolls,
alone, weirdo.
I guess. Can't talk to anybody else, so yeah, it's probably just a blood doll.
So I heard you and Nines had a run-in with the... Nines must be getting soft. How can you pass up that kind of fun?
Why does he keep helping me?
Well, he was left sireless too. I don't know, maybe that's it. Now he's got a thing for the little guy.
How do you think the Sabbat found me?
Someone must have put a word out. Now, here's an interesting little scenario. I'm just gonna run this by you, see what you think. What if the prince got the word out to the Sabbat that you were the one to blow up their warehouse?
Really think that's possible?